So in very simple language, something that maybe a high school student can understand, what exactly is a quantum dot?
So the idea of when something is made very small, then you start to see quantum effects. So people had already, for many years before that, starting in the late 1960s, and the heyday was in the 1970s, people had invented what are called quantum wells, and these were very thin planes. Think of a thin layer of cheese or meat in a sandwich, right? It's but the semiconductor version of that. In fact, quantum wells are incredibly important today. They're used in all telecommunications, high efficiency devices. So the semiconductor quantum well is one of the things that really has really revolutionized the telecommunications industry. Lasers. People who use a little bit of a laser pointer using quantum wells. But then the idea of, could you actually make things that are not just one-dimensional quantized, but two- or three-dimensional quantized, became a real big research interest of the 1980s. So there were two directions that were going on. The first was the colloidal version that Lewis was working on, and he got some beautiful results showing that as you would change the size of the particle, then the optical properties would change. What the quantum mechanical effect is as you make the thing smaller, you increase the energy, and it's totally quantum mechanical due to the size of the particle and the standing wave of the electron that's in there. At that time, I was also working on what would happen if you could electrically make a quantum dot.